Oh, starting. Yo, let's go. So, I'm not familiar with Sisuka in this case, but Harutomo or Haru in this case, like I'm familiar with them. They used to run a lot of Klonoa back in the day, and picked up Katamari Damacy I think like a year or two ago, and they've been going wild in this game. To say at least they're top 10 for sure. And you look up Sisuka's PB, but they're really good. I know that for sure. It's cool to see a racist. I don't think I've ever seen a racist game in general before. Keyboard world record? Oh my goodness, that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Okay, Siska is like mid and a half off of hardest time. That's not bad at all. Consider how difficult this game is in general. That's really not bad whatsoever. That's awesome. It does have a record on the keyboard. I forgot about keyboard in general. Oh, that's hilarious. That's just silly. No kidding. It should be a fun race then. Oh, that's really cool. I love Haru's background there. Has like the plush of the Prince of all Cosmos there, the moon. Or that's not the moon, that's the Earth. Excuse me, I'm tired, I'm sorry. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's Australia there, yeah. Oh, they both get the hand cam, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, that's a good thing to have for this game. Because you're rolling a ball around the whole time as Prince of all Cosmos, but like it's more than just exactly that. Because like there's a little more depth of controls to it beyond that, but looks like we're starting very soon because both of them are on the inputs, and there we go, we're starting. There we go. Alright. This run starts out with a just a small tutorial level. You just have to kind of mash through it, and then like, yeah, pretty sure you have to mash through it on reroll. I think you have to do a little more on the original game, but on reroll you just gotta mash. That's it. Takes you straight to the first level immediately afterwards, which has us doing what's called a boost right off the bat. So not only are you moving this ball around normally, but you also have to do a little boost throughout the game to get a little bit faster, which involves just flicking your sticks back and forth real quickly, alternating back and forth. So in this case, like you see in the bottom, you see bottom left, top left there's like kind of like a size indicator, if you will. That's gonna be important for the whole run because you have to be a certain size to collect certain objects. Like in this case, I think it's yeah, you guys stuck in the peel actually, but like you have to be about 9.4, 9.5, I think, to collect the last little orange peel to finish off the level. For each level in general, all you have to do is just get to a certain size so you can just like beat it at that point. In this case, for level 1, you have to get to 10 meters and then you move on. Simple as that, really. Level 2 is interesting. It's actually luck, like which starting platform you get, because you have to get like that mosquito coil there, or I think it's like a bowl for the other one. And both runners get mosquito coils, so it's actually better luck of the two. It's very, very nice. But yeah, generally we're just trying to not be off track with like the routes here. So in this case, we're getting a lot of these Legos on the side, or I could call them Legos that copyrighted Blockos. We'll call them that. I don't think it's the name. Mega Blocks. I don't know. Yeah, if we weren't large enough to get them, we have to like go out of our way to get other smaller objects. And it's very important. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. Just got a little bit stuck there right at the end, but it's very easy. It's very easy to do that in this game, to say the least. Yeah, look at that. They already went through 2 levels just right there. They're already done 2 levels. The first, like, I want to say 6 levels of this run go by pretty quickly, but the further you go, the longer levels are. But if you're also just like an epic gamer, you just kind of breeze through late levels too sometimes. You know, they last a few minutes. Like, it feels like you're just kind of just breezing on through it, no problem. Level 3 actually starting with this opening area, and you can't really get out of it until you just get to a certain size. I think it's around 20 meters, I want to say. If I recall correctly, at least. You just need to get a large enough to actually get those shoes. There's just those cans that are blocking the way. Stuff to do. And once you do that, you're able to just move around wherever you want. In this case, we're getting all these fireworks because they just give you a lot of mass, if you will. It's very good for that. We're going right up here, getting a bunch of these paint cans, and yeah, it's a little problem. That's the thing that happened there, the physics there. If it's on Siska's side, I'm mostly on Siska's screen right now, but like, that's the thing that can kind of just happen. If you go over a slope in this game, sometimes you just kind of get stuck on it, or sometimes you just go straight through it, no problem. You know, either way, it just kind of happens. It's a thing for sure. There are just a lot of backups you can do in this game, considering the amount of objects you can collect. In case something were to happen where you just kind of lose so much mass out of nowhere by getting hit by something you weren't expecting. Yeah, like a level like that's not very huge, might not have as many backups though. But it is what it is, I guess. Gonna have to make a star 4 now. Now, I'm explaining the plot of this game a little bit real quick. For those that are just a little bit confused, it's very out there for sure. Now the King of all Cosmos there, whose head you keep seeing before each level, is well, makes all the stars and everything. And like one day he got drunk and kind of destroyed all of them. So you kind of need to just go and do that. Or particularly actually destroyed the moon. And the whole plot of the game is that to build up the moon once again. That was a very nice little boost there from Haru, just getting right on over to that block, that little like stack of ping pong balls, which is what you want to do. If you don't get on top of it, you can just kind of climb up the side of it like very slowly by just like holding both sticks in one direction. It was very good though, very nice there. Getting all this nutrition here. Eat that. Let's say eat that milk. Just eat that delicious milk in the carton there. Eat the carton as well. Very good, delicious. But all those slippers and sandals give you a lot of mass as well in that little area. We're gonna go over here, boost all the way over there. Very nice. All these giant like ostrich eggs looking things like just give you a lot of mass too. We'll get all those. Then you go and get conclude this level right at the very end inside this like garden area. A lot of flower pots and stuff you want to get. Very good. The rest for that level kind of just wraps around in the end because you start really small in that area, then you go all the way around and get really huge, and then end right there. Very good. Yeah, Haru's doing really well right now. He's not faltering a whole lot, that's for sure. Both Haru's doing well, honestly. But Haru does have a better PB than two, for sure. And for a game like this, that's like I saw that PBs are a bit and a half apart. That's gonna be pretty big. Like I mentioned earlier, like before the run even started, like this game has a gigantic skill ceiling. Because the way you control it, like, is you have to go like down, like. So the left stick you have to go up, and then the right stick you go like down, and that allows you to go like right, and like opposite for like going left, and like there's like certain angles you can do in between that. Just like make it really they like making things a little awkward in general to optimize, and just like you got boosts everywhere until we go even faster, and like you can go fast without boosting, but also it's better to do so all the time if you can. If you can like just afford it, and there's a big straightaway. Like you still get good time in this game without boosting, but it's like you also go so fast while you boost. Like I don't know. There's just a lot to it. Nice little almost a strike there. See if it's gonna get the strike very soon. Almost get the strike in a bowling pin, but it's still very good. Gives you a lot of mass in general if you do that. A lot of fruit here in the markets. Can't exactly get that little pile of marmelons right now. Come back for it just in a little bit. Get the stack of boxes there. Very good. Oh yeah, here we go. I think I called her Doris back in the day when I ran this game. She loves to block the way there every single time. She's very random where she moves, and even this run doesn't have a whole lot of luck to it. Like usually everything's pretty set in stone, but like sometimes the NPCs will just do that. those be in your way and kind of get stuck there, and like Doris there is especially just a huge example of luck in this run. She just loves just move a sharpened card and turn it right where you want to go every time. Normally in the route you're supposed to end right on those little like yellow like pillar looking things. I know it's where you like lock your bike onto. Like normally supposed to end right there, but hard to get I get a little bit of a backup, which happens. And look at that, like this runs not even 10 minutes have passed here. We're on level 6. There are actually 10 levels in this run in total. Technically 11. Actually, I'll just say they're 11 just for the sake of it. But one of the levels is not make a star level, it's just kind of required to do. This is required to do a level, it's not one of those to actually beat the game, and we do the shortest one in the run. The beginning part of Mega Star 6 here, though, is a little bit tricky because you have to get all these very tiny vegetables, and like they do happen up to a lot after you get all of them. But it can be a little bit tricky. It can be a little bit easy to miss them, though. I gotta get all the clock numbers. You can get a clock hand there if you're large enough. Unfortunately, Haru's not large enough for that. Oh, get out of the way, Boiny. That was at the time. Oh, yeah, it's making his way all the way over to the town now. And he got a nice little boost right after that little hill, kind of just making a little ramp for himself. Oh, he's barely large enough for those right there, yeah. He's kind of a little bit close to his size, but it worked out in the end. I don't know why there's like a washing machine in front of like the gas station pump there, but sure, why not? It's just a thing, I guess. Yeah, look at that. There you go. Mega Star 6 already done. I actually haven't seen that in that route before, though. That was actually kind of neat. I forget where we ended before when I ran this game, but I know we didn't end it right there at least. But that's pretty cool. I'm a fan. Yeah, I think Haru's go right now to the Ursa Major level. Yeah, there we go. So this level you're supposed to get as large as you can without collecting a single bear. But in our case, we're gonna just collect the bear immediately because we just need to beat the level as fast as possible to actually unlock Mega Star 7. Because in that point we do any sort of extra level. That's just what we're required to do. We're just synced right now, but they're level behinds. All right, let's see on Cisco's stream real quick. Let's see on the stream real quick. Wait for it. Wait for it. Very good. You know, Haru's getting all the bananas in the world. I love this level starts off with just a giant chain of bananas for no reason. It's pretty funny to me. This game is so charming. You can't help but not smile while playing this game. That's one reason why I tried to run it back in the day as well. It's because like this game just makes me legitimately happy just playing it. Even while going fast and losing runs sometimes, like it's just a fun video game. It's just so charming. It's like how can you not enjoy yourself with the music going on, just like the silliness of everything here too. Like, come on, it's great. If y'all not played this game before, I'm pretty sure it's on every modern console, and also it's on Steam as well too. The remake being like the remake / ports, Katamari Damacy reroll is at least. And of course, the original game came out on PS2, and that game's a classic. Oh, you got hacked by that sumo there. That can happen. That sumo is very large and in charge, and can kind of just throw you off course there if you're not careful. It's not big enough to get the boulder just yet, but I know he wants to get that boulder eventually that guy's carrying. He's come back here and get those arcade machines. I think he's gonna get the people against the boulder right now. Oh, he's stuck on it though. These people with the boulders move very, very slowly in a circle there, and if you're a little bit slow, you can be off cycle and just kind of just get stuck on them for a little bit. He's back in the park once again. Just getting everything here. There's just a lot of objects that give you a lot of mass here. It's very important, especially these bushes and these trees. These little fence posts as well. They're very good. Yep, and that's getting all the boulders right here. I was a little ahead of myself earlier. And all them boulders, getting some cars, and then bam. Right there. Very nice job there from Haru. Let's look at his history real quick. He's going right into the park once again as well. Have a little bit of trouble getting in there, which honestly understandable. It's a little bit weird again there. Kind of a thin entrance in general. It's kind of a weird way to describe it, but like still. The gate's not very large or like wide or anything. It's very easy to get stuck on it or just like kind of go a little bit past it. I love the beginning of Megastar A right here as well. All these barriers you gotta collect. You're very small in general, but you want to get just... Oh, he's actually not... Oh, he's doing it. Okay, never mind. Let's say, you want to get just large enough to get those jams. I think it's about 14 meters. And then from there, you kind of just... It kind of gets out a little bit out of control. Get all these cherries over here. Get all these like little like cream puffs. And then after you get a certain size, you can start getting these milk balls and then go loop all the way back around here. The routing for Katamari games in general, just so it's so satisfying to just pull off correctly. All these different small objects here, you have to be just large enough to collect. It's very, very cool, honestly. I think it was ranked around like 28, I want to say, if I recall. Probably not. Probably a little bit off on that one. I know the bricks in the corner of this room here, you have to be about 41 to actually get, so all these hams give you a lot of mass. And then the bricks right there, get all those, and then you're just gonna move on. Go to the right here, though. I actually haven't seen this routing before. Need a little option there, but I respect it. That's probably a little easier. Yeah, it's actually a little bit easier than going around the other way. Especially if the dog comes around like that, the area and kind of blocks your entrance. That makes sense. I get that. Yeah, about 50 centimeters here is when he starts moving all the way on to his bomb section. That's when the game will allow you to just go through the little gates. For lack of a better term, the gates are kind of size locked. In this case, like you have to be a certain size to get through them in general. To get to another part of the level, it just gives you, well, more stuff to absorb, you know? A little alleyway there. If you do it correctly, you just get so much mass in such a short amount of time if you boost. Then you get all these bushes right here, gives you just a lot, especially. Fairies get stuck in that corner there, but Haru went around it, because he's an epic gamer like that. Let's go, Haru. Then I think he's gonna get this as like parade float looking thing. I don't know what it's called exactly, but like he's gonna get it from the side because he actually can't get it from the front. So you have to be a larger size to get it from the front. But if you're from the side, you like get the lady instead, who also takes along with her the rest of that little like float looking thing. I'm not sure what it's called. It's like a Japanese thing. I'm not familiar, but yeah. And all the big stands there, all the giant pipes. Now we're just getting so huge, it's getting all of a sudden very chaotic. Almost got these trees over there. That's actually not good. He's a little bit short on size. I think you usually get those trees in that part. Maybe a little bit late. No, I actually get them a little later, I think. Do you? No, he was actually a little short before, yeah. Because he got a tree now, but he didn't get the one there. I love what these those options before you sucked up that you got a second ago. Like whenever you get over them, just go like mustard. I don't know why, but that's funny. It's not actually what it's saying. It's saying something in Japanese, but still, that's what it sounds like to me. And all of a sudden now we're just so huge. We're going over everything in all these trees. Get that elephant there. You even see the elephant. That's how big we are. Then end level right up here in this big neighborhood. And just getting to 12 meters, and then we're done. Get on out of there. Now, level 9 is actually my personal favorite song in the game. Que Sera Sera is what it's called. It's very, very good. Big fan of it. Yeah, but every song is just amazing in this game, let's be real. It's just so nice. It's a good video game. It's original Katamari newfangled one. This is Katamari Damacy reroll. Which, fun fact by the way, I haven't actually said this yet, but reroll and the original game apparently have like a few objects that are out of place, but other than that are like literally the exact same game from what I've heard. It's like if you play real and like want to play the original, you're basically just playing the same game at the end of the day. But they're both great games. Like, you can't go wrong with Katamari, really. As far as I'm aware, at least. I've known the series to be pretty good, but I haven't played all of them, obviously. I also love how Megastar 9 starts off in general, because you start off at the very top of a tower and have to fall all the way down. From there, we actually do a certain route where I think we rotate like I want to say around like 450 degrees clockwise after boosting. Oh, you're actually not. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the way Siska did it right there actually was perfect. You want to get right to the corner and then get all these different mats and just go from there, get these trophies, and just move on. You can't get all. If you miss some trophies like that though, like that's totally fine because you're gonna come back there later anyways. There's just a lot, like there's a lot of backups you can do, and like there's a lot of things you can guarantee by just getting more objects along the way there, if you know they're there at least. In case you miss some stuff that would otherwise be in your routes, that'd be fast to get. In this case, all we're trying to do is just move. It's just get big enough to absorb to get right out of the park and just move on. Which we need to be about 3 meters to get out of it because now we got the King of All Cosmos screen. Then bam. And of course, here's the things start to get a little more chaotic. We're just suddenly really huge and all these different objects. There's these fence posts. There's a big fence over here. Getting all of them, jumping all the way up here, getting all this, and actually like a little clip here. I forgot about this one. There's a clip you can do by just holding your. Oh, you're thinking like diagonally. Oh, it's weird. I've never seen it before. That's cool. Yeah, if you put your sticks directly like perpendicular to the wall there, you can kind of just like climb up the wall. In this case, just go right through the ceiling of that gas station and get up to this section level a little bit faster. I'm not gonna say earlier because it's not earlier, but you get up there a little bit faster than intended. Otherwise, you have to go into that little schoolyard to the right. Cisco, you'll see that Cisco screen in a second, but yeah, it's just a little optimization. The heart is just a little bit too short to get these houses here. Oh, actually, never mind. A little bit, you get them a little bit later. I forgot. But you want to get high enough so you can get all these trees, which you're now getting. Very good. This guy seems to be having just a little bit trouble getting up there. It happens. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, so all of a sudden now things are getting a little more chaotic. We're just getting all these big smokestacks, getting all the trees here, just kind of a big ball of foliage, if you will. Just may have agriculture. Because we're just cool like that. And yeah, we're just getting just large amounts of mass right out of nowhere. Getting all these trees here, getting that big old bridge as well. And then, but we have 23 meters or so. We're just gonna get out of here. Get these sailboats along the way. Get very huge, and then go. Oh, nice little ramp, nice little jump right there. That's really good. And go right up here and get to about 30 meters, and then we're good. That jump was really cool there. It's a little. I'm not sure how tricky that is. I never actually did that back in the day when I ran this, but like, yeah, that was really cool. Now, otherwise, you have to just kind of slowly go up the side of that area using like the same technique you did before to clip up like to the larger area earlier in the level. Something like that. Wait. Why is Haru in the cow level? Is he flexing? Oh no. He just got some milk, let's go. He didn't need to do that, by the way. He didn't need to do that, that was not required. I guess he's wanted some milk really badly. That's hilarious. Anyways, here's Megastar 10. Here's the final level of the game. With Katamari and the rocks playing and everything too. Such a hype final level just because of the music. It's so good. You start getting all these big old peaches here. They're huge peaches, by the way. You start a meter tall, and these peaches are they're like a little bit like shorter than you. Like they're huge. Maybe there's also big ice cream cones there. Like I don't know. Very big. But yeah, we want to get big enough to get these desks over here, and then there's more desks on the way up to the schoolyard here because I don't know. They're storing it there for all I know. I don't know what they're doing with it. Want to get just big enough so we can get these signs as well too, because otherwise if we're too short there, we can't get those signs. Instead of being like not big enough in terms of mass, you gotta be big enough in terms of height there for once. Just how it is. Then get those pipes. A little hard to get up there sometimes. Physics sometimes is just not in your favor. Oh, just not big enough to get the fence as well too, but you get the arcade machine, then get the fence will allow you to get it. You want to be around 418, I want to say, by the end of this line. Yeah, because at that point you can get all the trees there too. And then, instead of going around the schoolyard, it's going to go right perpendicular against the side of this little convenience store here. And then, if the game will allow him to, just allow you to get right up the side of it, maybe. Oh no. The flex is coming back to bite him. No! Oh, he's up now. We're good. Okay. That's a lot of Sisuka to catch up just a little bit more, though. Sisuka's right there. Let's see if he can nail it as well. Let's see if he can nail it quickly. If he can, it'll be a big advantage. But it looks like he's also struggling on it, too. Oh, no. That might have been the race right there in that case. Yeah, Haru is suddenly just running away with this. Rolling away with it. He's playing the video game fast. Quite frankly, that's what he's doing. He's going fast in the video game. That's pretty cool. That's what we're here for at the end of the day. Oh, very good. Getting that big train there. That train gives you like a full meter or so. That's really good. You want that. Oh, he's stuck on a plane there. I've never seen that plane before. That's very odd. Okay, well, there we go. Got past it. I've never seen that thing before. Alright, I think he's large. Yeah, he's just large to get those mushrooms there. Those mushrooms are gigantic as well. Getting that tone pole, getting that big old thingy on there. I'm not sure what that is on top of the building. But he's large enough to get those smokestacks, which might make him large enough to get these houses as well. He's gonna take just a full loop around the town now to get everything. All these trees over here. Don't need to go into the park this time. He's actually big enough to just straight move on, because now he's getting these sailboats over here too. And make it start 10. You have to actually get to 300 meters by the end of this. So like we're not even close to done just yet. If you think we're close to done, no, we're not. We got a little ways to go. I love that just that giant superhero person is seismic tossing that thing. It's so good. That poor sea monster. I don't know if he deserved it or not, but like, damn. It'd be like that, I guess. I think it's a football stadium there as well too. Because like they're playing soccer there. We haven't played a little bit. It was like little objects there playing some soccer. That's pretty cool. And now we're just huge, getting all these different nets like all around the world. Getting all these buildings here. Can't get the big ones yet. Can't get the skyscrapers just yet, but like we're getting there. There are large enough to get these islands as well. Like it's really tiny islands, but still like damn, you know. They're so huge, and Haru's doing some great movement out here as well. He's moving just a little bit. Being able to boost in this game to maintain all of your speed is very important. It's very vital to going fast. He's definitely mastered that technique to say the least. Yeah, be careful not getting too close to the squid there, because there's actually a little bit of a pit there. And Haru's actually almost done. We're actually almost done right now. Like the last 100 meters or so goes by super fast. Because we're gonna get these islands right over here. Get this. I think you get the ship or the bridge. I think maybe get the bridge instead. Yeah, get the bridge instead. That's gonna allow you to just get right over here. I think it looks kind of like Mount Fuji in general. Get right over here, get this mountain, and then get all the different landmass around here, including the concrete. Back where we first were at the beginning of this, and then we're almost done. And time for Haru. 454, very very good there. Also, my best make it start 10 was like a 5 something. Maybe like a low 6. Like that's really good. 454 is very very good for that final level. Sisuka's almost done as well too. He's got another 100 meters to go. He's very much right there behind him. Even if Haru just kind of flexing earlier as well, like he kind of kept up just a little bit, which is nice. Unfortunately, like I mentioned earlier, with this game... Oh, almost done? Yeah, there we go. GG's. GG's both runners. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, this game in general, like... Even just like a minute and a half discrepancy between PBs can be a lot for this game. This game just this game just has a massive skill ceiling in general. It's huge. I hope they both like rope the world. By the way, that's one of my favorite parts of this game. Whenever I do runs of it. Because if you don't know, after you beat the game, you get the credits, and the credits of this game, you actually roll up every single country, and it'd be cool to see them both compete to see if they can get every single country, you know? There's some tiny countries as well. Yeah, I want to see a credits race. Please tell me there's a credits race. I think they're both pausing on like, the last text box here just for that. Which I hope that's the case. Oh, I really want to see this. It's so good. This all cutscene as well, just so great. Look at his dance moves, he's moving. Thank you. Yeah, they're racing this. Let's go. I'm so hyped for this. Oh my god. So chat, place your bets right now. Will either one of them be able to actually get every single country? Also, I don't know. We're up every country right now. If you want to see what country you're from right here in the chat, that'd be kind of cool if you want. I'm personally from California, United States of America. Shout out to California. Especially shout out if your country's about to get rolled up as well too. If you can see it at least. Like you start off right near Australia and South Pacific. And it's gonna keep on moving up from there. Get all these different Southeast Asian countries. You move on. Looks like ours move on to Africa as well too. Africa has a lot of smaller countries in general, so it's very easy to just roll up all of them. But some of them are very easy to miss. I remember back in the day, I always missed Sao Tome and Principe, but I think I got it this time. That's Sao Tome and Principe is an island right off the coast of Africa. It's very easy to miss it. It's pretty tiny. There's also a lot of tiny countries in Europe. It's very easy to miss like Luxembourg, for instance, or I don't know, anything like that. 95 runs declining on the leaderboard. Dang. Understandable though. Oh yeah, the Caribbean's also very easy to miss a lot of countries too, because there's a lot of really tiny islands in the Caribbean. Hopefully, you can get all of them and not have to worry about it. Sometimes if you miss a country that's like really tiny, you have to just kind of just roll over the entire world and just hope you get it. Yeah, they're neck and neck currently. Both of them are currently neck and neck. At some point, the camera's gonna start zooming out once the final verse comes in. So like, once that happens, it's real hard to see any country at all, especially the tinier ones. Ours of 192, he's got 3 left somewhere. One of them looks like Russia there. He's big enough to get that now, very nice. But now he's got... Oh no, Siska got it, yo! I didn't even see that. Yeah, Haru's just kind of moving around aimlessly now, trying to get it. 194, that's probably Sao Tome and Principe for all I know. And there we go, he's got it, GG's. GG's to both of them, getting 195. Very good. What? Alright, chat, do me a favor. Name that found country Haru got. I actually don't know that flag. Looks like the found country that's like Shiska got is Korea, though. Interesting. Yeah, it's got banana. Delicious. Eat your potassium, chat. Eat your potassium. Shout out to Deltarune. But I like to tell you about is Argentina? Let me see. Thank you so much to all the best. Now Argentina has like a different flag. Argentina is like baby blue stripes and then like a white stripe in the middle. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's the top on the list. The bottom one's like the final one though. The bottom flag there is the final like country you got. Actually, I shouldn't recognize that flag at all. That wasn't Sao Tome and Principe, that wasn't the second to last one there. Wait, you shouted me out? I didn't even hear that. Oh no, let's go. Shout out to Haru. That's to Haru's a great person. Oh, well, awesome. Thank you for letting me know, chat. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I'm always happy to do commentary for this game. This game is just so much fun. I first picked this game like back when I was just like super depressed one time, and like it really helped me just get out of that rut in general. Because like, how can you not just like smile and just laugh sometimes while playing this game? Like, how can you not? Just everything about it is just so silly and fun. Like, oh my goodness. It's just such a great game. Y'all should play it sometime if you have not played it already. This is a very, very, very fun speedrun as well. It has such a high skill ceiling. It's just so much. It's so good. Very easy to pick up because all you gotta do is move the ball around and get objects. Simple as that, really.
ゲーム音が。はい。
ゲーム音がおかしい。ちょっと待って。ちょっと待ってね。おかしくなっちゃった。
There's also a lot more to the game too, beyond just like what we do in the speedrun. There's a lot more levels that we just never explored, and every level also has like, I think like a high score you can possibly achieve. I want to say I could be wrong about that one. A lot of objects here you can get. I want to say there's like achievements for getting every single object in every level as well. Or just every single unique object, if anything. That's a thing too. Oh, they're quitting out the game to leave? Oh, it's great because it actually waves goodbye. That's so good. Yo, I love that thing that like Siska has down there too. Oh, that's great. But yeah, that's my time, everybody. Thank y'all for being here in general. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of the marathon. I don't recognize the next game, but it's a Mystery Dungeon game, so it should be pretty cool. Lots of randomness and just random generation. Should be a nice time. Hope y'all enjoy it. Not sure if someone's commenting that in the English restream, but we'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna head out of here. Hope y'all have a good night, and thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of RTA in Japan. Bye, everybody.